light it up, smoke it down, light it up, smoke it down, light it up, smoke it down, light it up, smoke it down. I'm up early so I'm first to smoke. The smell from the herb pouring out of my coat. Pre-session, let me roll and get it started. Fat sack in my pocket, hella guarded.
Let's rock the house, baby.
He's supposed to do it, gets dirty. It's Fred Theory. He's supposed to do it, gets dirty. Fred Theory. Fred Theory. Fred Theory Show. What time is it? It's that dirty time. What time is it? It's that show time. What time is it? That dirty time. What time is it? That show time.
Well. The time has come for the King of Coughs to meet the Queen of Coughs. This is the 420 710 show. Whoa.
Up first, Official Spencer. Who am I?
Just a true king, about to take flight. God bless me with some new wings. Who am I? A man on a mission. Look myself eye to eye and I'm my only competition. Who am I? A man that's unbreakable. No matter the obstacles that come my way, I was made to make it through. Who am I? A man that's been through hell and back, but now I've benefiting the fruits of labor and I ain't looking back. Who am I not to tell you to go and rob for your seed? Cause I know I'ma take some if mine in need. Every time I get on tracks, I let my soul bleed. I'm praying that this rap works, don't have to rap OZs. Blowing loud behind the town on the highway, bumping ODs. About to reintroduce myself, I ain't the same old me. Looking at my old self, damn that was a lame old me. Made some good girls turn back and put the blame on me. Could've been a better son and father, shame on me. Would've died for them niggas, look how they changed on me. They say I'm still a fucking slave with all these chains on me. So who am I to go and fucking call the kettle black? For trying to take these chains, I let the metal clap. And to protect myself, shit, I gotta keep a strap. Black lives matter, but the ops won't see me clap. And this ain't cost you now cent, I'm giving real rap. 44% incarcerated, all black. I'm keeping up with these stats like I'm Equifax. For all my niggas behind the cage, shit, I got your back. I know you're impatient like them folks waiting on income tax. I can't wait till they free and all my niggas back. And all my niggas dead and gone, wish I could get you back. And I can't shed no tears, so I'ma let the track do that. I can't shed no tears, so I'ma let the track do that. Who am I? I am just a true king, about to take flight. God bless me with some new wings. Who am I? A man on a mission. Look myself eye to eye and I'm my only competition. Who am I? A man that's unbreakable. No matter the obstacles that come my way, I was made to make it through. Who am I? A man that's been through hell and back, but now I've benefiting the fruits of labor and I ain't looking back. See, I ain't the same old fool from way back. I sit and wonder why it ain't a commercial for a Maybach. Cause they know no matter the price, the rich, they gon' pay that. I got a crib on a couple acres that I barely stay at. Before I let them come and take it, I'm coming where you safe at. Now that's two different scenarios, what type of sense is that? Before we rob the rich folks, we'll go and hit the trap. Before we throw our hands up, we quick to grab the strap. But cops kill an innocent black, we only stand in packs. And they be laughing, hollering where all them Dracos at. Trayvon Martin lost his life cause he was simply black. George Zimmerman giving autograph on Eminem packs. You guilty to proving innocent if your skin tone black. You get less time for murder than first selling the crack. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong, what type of sense is that? We identified as thugs, wear hoodies and fitted caps. Politicians flood the hood with dope, then lock us for that. And all that shit that you bought, they come in and take it back. I'm just telling you, in a trap, if you an American black. That's why I put the dope down and I started to rap and realized that I'm a king trying to avoid that trap. I'ma get my 40 acres a mule and I stand on that. And realize that I'm a king trying to avoid that trap. I'ma get my 40 acres a mule and I stand on that. I mean every word I'm saying. Please don't let this go over your head. It's the realest shit I ever wrote.
Agony, Superman, Easy, and DJ Else. Chordplay.
The song that is playing dictates the speed of the car. The speed of the car.
It's your boy Agony with another banger for you to come and jam with me. And oh yes, still rapping about how bad I be, because there's still plenty that ain't understanding. See, man, I'm so nice, flow is tight, I ain't slowing down, homie, I'ma go for life. If you think you might, then you missing the large part. See, we militants, y'all toy cops pushing the golf cart, so stay in your lane, don't get caught in the rain, cause when the lightning strikes, you gon' be wishing you didn't. Cause I say, it don't matter what the DJ deck plays, lyrics are whole bustin', who the fuck is you kidding? Cuz CG in the place to be, see, and I got what it takes to rock the mic, right? And we be what you aim to be, see, and our lyrics are the type to put you night.
Rappers don't really want it, they might claim they do. Rappers don't really want it, they might claim they do. Rappers don't really want it, they might claim they do.
On it!
Rappers don't really want it, they might claim they do.
Who them
Hi,
rowdy
Dixie
boys
girl.
on a Saturday? Who the county? Date on a holiday. Duck went bottle braids, don't catch a fade. Buck back like I don't see a damn thing. And I don't need an aim. No, I don't need an aim. Got a
Good
rocket damn
evening,
near.
D. How are
It's the
ya?
size of a damn near
Whoop,
airplane.
whoop.
Who's inside my mind when I go insane? So violent. My co-pilot Mary Jane. I go brolic. Comps in a hurricane. No logic. Reasons in my brain. Veins flow ice Novocaine. I don't feel
Dixie's
a thing.
back
Nope,
from
I
a
don't
day
feel a
of
thing. You
netting
keep
with
throwing rocks
Boston.
at Super King.
When I went to pick her up, folks, Boston did not want to release her.
Rappers don't really want it, they might claim they do.
I don't know what they did to convince him, but she's here for the night. She'll be going back probably tomorrow.
Rappers don't really want it, they might claim they do.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm ice cold like Cubicle when he wet himself. He had no vest for help. I swim like Mike Phelps, getting all the green till I'm drenched in kelp. Spinning for the team, we invest in health. Envisioning a scheme where we rest in wealth. I tell myself these things
Okay.
motivate these dreams. There's no escape, it seems, till these records sell. So I sit back and attack the keyboard. I got a lot of words, but I feel I need more. Every time I hear a new rapper, I be bored. They sound like Winnie the Pooh, me, I'm Eeyore. Hella depressed. Where the hell's the finesse? CGB, the team is putting hair on your chest. Our core play is sword play. No horseplay, just horns, yeah. Pipes. I am not a rapper, I'm a syllable packer. Using minimal effort to be a lyrical master. I capture your mental and give you physical data to overload your hard drive like an anonymous hacker. Point is, you niggas is pointless. Every time you rap, I'm disappointed. Call me on the phone and make an appointment, and I'll show you how to become the one appointed.
Rappers don't really want it, they might claim they do. Rappers don't really want it, they might claim they do. Rappers don't really want it, they might claim they do. Rappers don't really want it. Rappers don't really want it. Rappers don't really want it, they might claim they do. Rappers don't really want it.
I can do that.
And if you say fuck me, I'ma say fuck you.
Ari Lesser, Where I Stand. That's the problem. Let's hope that got the occupants. That the nerds got these are sour too. I think you only have to try as much. Yes, I know. I think those are the two options he has because the rest are sour. What's that? I understand it's smoky. Oh, I'll open my window. What that does is that heats up. It gets nice when the coal's going, but it's just started, so it got some smoke going. So I'm waiting on. Is it working fine? Well, no. What I found out is Facebook is messing with people that go on live chats and do live videos and then try to come to YouTube or other places, and it messes with their volume internally. The digital nanny screws with people's volumes. Yes, they are going to do that, and that's where all the sheep are going to get lost. I'm not part of Metaverse, ever. I'm not going to be.
The door's open, my left foot sitting on the driveway. You looking at me sideways,
yes,
trying to predict what I might say. But my mind ain't here now, I'm thinking about the highway. Gone with the gust, sing songs for the bombs that fall in the dusk. We all want a little too much, trying to clutch anything close enough to touch. And if I had the means, I would never be the mascot of y'all team. Y'all judging trials, I'm shoveling miles. Wanna go home and try to grow a couple of smiles. So I shift to the capital N. It happened before and it'll happen again. Roll backwards into the street and I talk amongst yourselves. We try to keep it on beat. I got at least 10 minutes to live. You're not a thief, just simulative. There's no need to be a difficult fit. As you can see, you ain't the only one considering getting it in. Claim that you ain't afraid to die. Then why are you afraid to fly? You better face the heights. Get your bravery stripes or get your name denied. Cause you was waiting for a safer ride. God bless, I set up the bricks. Stepped through the mess, didn't wreck the kicks. Dreamt that I leapt off the edge of the cliff. Came back, said the bodies up in heaven were thick. Changing lanes and rearranging life. I ain't trying to chase a trail of taillights. Manage pain to get the placement right. Stand up straight when you say goodnight. Y'all pick and choose. This ain't a game for you to win or lose. But I've never been in your shoes. But I never make supper with suckers. It ain't nothing if it ain't about hunger. You think you cutting the lumber, and I would love to be a fly on the cover when the couple rushes. And even when we save the day, we never do it believing that we don't make mistakes. You don't need to recognize my face. I'm trying to fly through time and space. Too late to erase me. With the windows down, January on Lake Street. Papa got a brand new can of paint. Now put your hands in the air like you work at the bank.
So the show that I had announced that I would be starting tonight, with let me get it. WBCC Radio is not going to be on air tonight, so I will not be airing them. they are currently out of they're not doing their show tonight, apparently I found out. So, they're at an event or venue, and we'll catch them next week. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Atmosphere. Systemic waves.
Armageddon started, I guess it wasn't that hard to miss. It didn't trip the alarm on your hybrid carbon footprint. The darts are rigged, and I'm a big fan of carbs and the artist prints. There's a marginal risk that your cards won't hit. It's like trying to borrow a barbecue rib from a starving kid. Be thankful if your stars are lit, or you might get caught between the Charmin and shit. The armor fits to stay out of harm's grip, but karma's a bitch, so when your heartbeat quits, consider all the death you've invested with. The shoes, the booze, the phone that you're texting with.
3-minute warning.
Disrespecting gets Second Amendmented, but the species still seem to be trending. From the friend zone all the way to the Kremlin, the devil give a fuck about a flag or an emblem. Things ain't been the same since Trayvon shit. Things ain't been the same since Reagan. Wait, ain't a single thing changed from the days when the gods went crazy and broke the languages. We trying to make these payments, ain't got the privilege to exhibit the patience. Gone next week, so tonight we lie with no lives to save. Seismic waves. Myself, but I've been working on learning to resist myself. I used to think criticism was the definition. Fish swimming up a river full of pessimism. I wanna catch one barehanded, clean it, cook it, and feed it to Lazarus. All around the planet, it's the same as Minneapolis. Everybody looking for a little love and happiness. I don't romanticize the rain, and those drugs only hide the pain. Turn up the temperature, high as a plane, with non sequiturs to type your train. And you keep Christopher walking with the shit that you talking. You can't take it with if it don't fit in your coffin. As a kid, I didn't give it much thought then. Just wanted a mouthful of nipple and a Zippo in my zipper pocket. I remember when the whole world stank like an ashtray. Yeah, the good old days. I wanna laugh when somebody say the good old days, but they was good cause we did learn to look both ways across the roadway. Like everything'll be okay before we go the fuck away like a snowflake. Gone next week, but tonight I'm trying to reach those seismic, climb those seismic waves.
This evening's weather window forecast.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We have a full moon
1,
out,
2, 3, 4.
and
1, 2.
not sure if it's a blood moon yet. It's not high enough to find out. We got up to 4 degrees today, higher than I anticipated,
I
but
would like to run you over
we
with my
don't know
truck.
how cold they get
It's
because
18-wheeler, so
we have
you're
2
fucked.
different fronts coming
I
in,
got
so I
40
don't know which
tons
one's going
behind
to
me
hit us
and a
from the
grill guard in
mountains.
the front.
Tune in in the
I
morning to
just
find out what
wanna
one
hit
hit
you with my truck.
the cold one or the warm one. Black
man,
Market Soup
I feel like the
Kitchen.
whole country's just turning
Weekend
some
at
kind of
Biden's.
movie. Like Weekend at Biden's or something. A bunch of people are out here just propping this motherfucker up like a puppet. And they're like, this fucking guy's already dead. They're just making him dance and making him do all kinds of shit.
Fucking, I'm just tired of listening to everybody argue about their side. Like their
Happy
fucking side's better
420
than
in
the other.
Anchorage,
You know, they're
Alaska.
out here being, oh, fucking Coke's better than Pepsi. And I'm just saying, drink water, you know? Stay hydrated. Day one, Mr. President, why are kids in cages? Why ain't the immigration system changing? You had 8 years in your previous administration. Yeah, you keep asking us to be patiently waiting. Frustrated with every word you speak with hesitation. The look in your eyes fucking evading. It's like you've been eating chips and painting. Oh, internet, think you worship as Satan. Weeks go by, we enter a steep decline. If you weak to try, say you preach to the blind. Or reach for the sky, cause we teach to the wise. Despite deceitful lies, the meek will rise. We all know that you're a little delirious. But are you out here bombing Syria? Are you serious? In which direction is this guy steering us? Taking the country from frustrated to fucking furious. We're no longer just asking for change.
So what is this plan that he's orchestrating?
Nah, man, you digging your grave. Are you serious? Grave.
Perhaps we should all just follow the facts.
You paved the way for generations.
Force fed the source for hatred.
It's been a couple months since we made it over that hump and got rid of Donald J. Trump, but we traded a chump for a jaded dunce. And just for once, it'd be great to get a breath of fresh air. But no, back to a state of welfare with fake promises of free health care and a $15 minimum wage to keep y'all tentative slaves. You don't see the venomous ways. Generous? What are you expecting, a raise? Like you getting paid? Nah, man, you digging your grave while you singing his praise and pray to be saved. You paved the way for generation and rage. Expect vindication to be on the way. If mandated vaccination is engaged, we'll no longer play games and charades for your amusement on stage. We're no longer just asking for change. We're no longer just asking for change.
So what is this?
Nah, man, you digging your grave. Are you serious? Grave.
Perhaps we should all just follow the facts.
You paved the way for generation and rage.
Force fed the source for hatred. I'm just sitting back trying to relax, waiting for the whole fucking world's collapse. Perhaps we should all just follow the facts, but nobody's got any time for that. Ride with Biden, I barely survived and was driving with Trump and I thought I was dying, trying to get up out of this hole they dug. They got me so afraid that I'll catch a bug. Can't even give my granny a hug when I can be a lab rat testing a drug. So what is this plan that he's orchestrating? Did he really sell our souls to the corporations? I've got a torch, let's scorch
Well,
the
my
nation.
dog
We've been
just
force
came
fed
back
the source
from
for
getting some
hatred.
netting.
We're on course to
She's
destroy
tucking
all
out.
that's sacred. If you want your
We're
life
going
back,
to do
you
the
better
same
fucking
thing
take
tomorrow,
it.
hopefully.
We're no longer just asking for change.
Eventually,
So what is this
hope
plan
we
that
have
he's
some
orchestrating?
Rottweiler pit bull puppies.
Perhaps
was
we should all
today's,
just follow the facts.
You
tasks.
paved the way for generation and rage.
Force fed the source for hatred.
Poor kids are just as bright
5 minute warning before dab 30. 5 minute warning. Dab 30.
Kids used to come up and reach in the pool. I brought my leg down.
You are listening to Fred Fury Frequency on KM420 Radio on Relevant App. Also
Poor
on
kids are just as
Mixler,
bright and just as talented as white kids.
D-Live,
I'm going to say something
YouTube,
outrageous.
and occasionally
I have
Twitch.
never been particularly poor.
Gone with Christ.
Going up that West Coast, what I used to do. Low riding hard on 22s. Me and my boys, man, we used to act a fool. Ride or die, had nothing to lose. Smoking on that Mary and my boy had the bomb. Thought I was cheap in my eyes like charm. If you acted crazy, then it was on. Boys in the hood, man, that was my song. Only knew that lifestyle, didn't know better. Became what I saw, locked up writing letters. 15 years and I did all my time. Didn't know Jesus, back on the grind. Some stayed solid, some dropped dimes. Couldn't trust nobody, the devil always lying. Couldn't trust nobody, the devil always lying. Couldn't trust nobody, the devil always lying. Throwing up that West Coast, what I used to do. Now I'm with Jesus, I'm brand new. Repented of my sins and he gave me new life. Now I'm with Jesus, living for Christ. Throwing up that West Coast, what I used to do. Now I'm with Jesus, I'm brand new. Repented of my sins and he gave me new life. Now I'm with Jesus, living for Christ. My boy went to church, man, then he got saved. Told me about God, there's another way. There's another way, so I went to VO. Went to the altar to save my soul. Repented of my sins for everything I done. No more smoking weed, man, no more packing guns. There's another way, so I'm changing my ways. I'm living brand new, not back in the days. God is real when my Jesus saves. I'm praying for my brothers and the demons get slayed. I'm praying for my brothers that the demons get slayed. I'm praying for my brothers that the demons get slayed. Throwing up that West Coast, what I used to do. Now I'm with Jesus, I'm brand new. Repented of my sins and he gave me new life. Now I'm with Jesus, living for Christ. Throwing up that West Coast, what I used to do. Now I'm with Jesus, I'm brand new. Repented of my sins and he gave me new life. Now I'm with Jesus, living for Christ. God is real and Jesus saves. 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 The Bible says in Romans 10:9, if you declare with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, then you will be saved.
Chef Raycon won, and Master Killer, the table.
Yo, God, remember back in the days, God, when we came a long way and shit, man?
No
We're
question.
supposed to be blessing each other on our physical days and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, basically, I want to hit my family with like land and all of that.
Diamond
You know that?
Vision.
We ran through that chamber, mainly stack mine. Indeed, it's been a long time. Let me feed y'all fruits of life. Shut up and eat y'all flavors for neighbors. Wiley's down the gators. The whole configuration stacking paper. Yo, we do this on the low. If so, we running John Dolo. First thing you need if you don't know. We carry, cause it's a real world. Showing proven ill words. All my herds know the slurs. Dress nasty like fuck. Keep my bird on the job, yo. You got to straighten up. Do the worst thing to hurt her heart. Damn. Took care of that shit. Even shed a tear for that. Bust my gat to throw gear on her back. Damn, son, why she taking you through that? She's a part of me, flow along. We sworn we wisen up, take care of home bases. Then we slide to another part of softball hatred. Life is taken, the other side of that part, you lie naked. Closing the box, go ahead and take it. Flashbacks, you status. Salute moms and get your boots splattered. Batting average, your mom's had it. Just a broke, young, dumb, full of cum, ready to haunt some. Take something of yours, here you want something. Growing up around 15, watching how the big niggas rollin' with big cream, big schemes. Quick to flash a gat, laser beam, pool table action black. 100 stacks made my niggas leave. Some be saying let them breathe, the others wanna deceive. How we gonna make it if we don't achieve? Right now, catch it from a vertical degree, yo. We started showing our asses committing burglaries. One got caught through a solo, threw us in the hell section near the boardwalk, wondering how the sword talk. Did he fall off? Did he stand like the hawk that he was in New York? Kept the waves spinning
running on the cross. Of course, come back a little Cuddy endorsed. Risking for his kids, the pain is lost. We sitting back on a better note. Yelling, peace, God, I love you to death. You thoroughbreadable. The Robin Hood of the hood. Sit back and saw it. Won't spoil it if you call it.
Well, that type of hit hot and hard.
Save self, you know. Who gon' live it, gon' live it. Be is to be a boy.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
Welcome, Rocky Rob. Whoop, whoop.
Soaked in degrees of knowledge, polished by sun rays, carving by non-swordsmen to a needlepoint of perfection. It's a blessing to live this lesson while traveling the planet, extending development and growth of the mind.
You want to
Never
chat
ended,
with me?
Now scented, long-winded,
I can do that.
Infinite, body digital. Habit of the shall and now, with knowledge and wisdom. The original sports
After
style
the
began.
show
Birth of
on
the Wu-Tang
Discord,
Clan.
if you want. Or Facebook, your choice. Christian rapper goes off. Just a message.
Look, I stay ready for battle. I keep my armor on. Used to hang on the cornerstone, now he my cornerstone. Would try to numb the pain like cortisone. Was sorta gone, now I pray before I record a song. Young saved and fly, a bomb like red tails. When I drop, it's gon' crack, eggshells. I'm yoked to the Father, homie, I follow Christ. Who else you know giving living water, he bottled life. Me and the Prince of Peace and sink like dirty dishes. To blow nice, plus when he preached the word he vicious. All glory to the Most High. Dudes ain't with it, cause half drunk and most high. Look, if you stumble, man, it ain't a shame to be there. But if you know better and still stay there, then beware of God's wrath. The execution is retribution. Just repent, receive grace, the best solution. I dial this number, we close like I'm next to Houston. We have a problem, you ain't branding, you just pollution. I spit it vivid, I'm real, the boy ill. I give you the business like I left you in my will.
Discord or Facebook.
For real, I'm on Neptune with a fresh platoon of ex-buffoons.
Because I do have the candle out for everyone to go and
tattoos
chat.
of they ex on they chest removed. I got family in Watts, LA, Compton. Warriors who don't get they props like Klay Thompson, but still show up when it's go time. Pushing peace in the streets, that's a slow grind. Especially when it's hot in the same spot with 3 homies and got shot, but I'm still there. Big homie in a wheelchair. My homegirl got a weave line saying it's her real hair. Then play it off like not for real. They drink, they smoke, they pop pills. Lil' bro home early cause he copped the deal. But a few months later got shot and killed. Man, we was just on the phone. I was saying how I can't believe he grown and I can't believe he home. I took him some money to get some clothes and the phone. Now I can't believe he gone. Car wash raised
My
money. But who
evening
gon'
is
raise kids had he
open
gone?
tonight,
He probably
so
would've changed for
because
his
I
kids
haven't
had he
got
gone. The streets ain't
confirmation
the
from
same and I'm telling you they wrong.
WBCC
Been wrong,
Radio
now they really wrong.
to
What they
broadcast
really on,
their stream
Black
yet
lives only
because
matter
they
when the
are
cops
out
shoot.
of
Then we make a
their
bunch of noise like
location
a
right now
rock. But when the black
for
kill a black, ain't nobody
an
saying
event.
nothing, scrunching their shoulders like that's what ops do. You can barely find a human that's loyal. I told them we the sons of a king, it's true that we royal. We have meetings and discuss this. Before we talk, I pray the meat covered, aluminum foil. Hey, I'm educated and melanated. Without his mercy and grace, man, I'd have never made it. Past 20, asked Remy, she was dead. Doing a buck down Imperial loaded, I didn't care, no. Straight through the Lotto Normandy in the Regal flying. Like an eagle got the butt long, she was crying. Man, I was cold as ice, now I live a sober life. God did it overnight, but I know the price. So for the Lord, I'll be flexing and riding. Hold up, sidebar, stop texting and driving. Taking your eyes off the roads like shaking dice. It only take a few seconds to take a life. Whatever it is you're doing on your phone, wait. Pay attention when you drive, make it home safe. Okay, it's back to the bars, no happy hour. Still clean, plus the flow still mean like my 9th grade math teacher. It ain't fair, they can try angles. I wrap circles around squares. I was being low key, got them locked. Just give me a track and I promise I got them hot. Don't hesitate when your fake test to react fast. Make the beat hard to receive like a bad pass. Then explode on the devil like a gas blast. The sound alone from the backlash can crack glass. New disease, attack fast, black mass. World order is credit, debit, exact cash. I try to tell these young dudes pay attention to what we said mention, but if only they'll listen. Emotion no too weak, they hate challenges. Man, he been rapping 2 weeks, he ain't talented. Broken man with a platform, wounds still bleed. When in position to lead, they waste management. Trash trucks, you can smell them coming, but since he got his bag up, you can't tell him nothing. Dudes carry purses even Even gangsters got one, but since he pack a pistol in it, he convinced it's not one. And if you take it personal, gon' take your person, go. But hold up, I thought the truth is what you searching for. No, masculinity feminized. This new culture creating a bunch of women guys. And most these young girls wanna be man boy. But when the snow fall, it's a slow fall. We either rapping the trapping or playing pro ball. Or starting a podcast, but we putting God last. Cause we suffer from identity crisis. Cause we don't know really who Christ is. It's really a crisis. He made us in his image and likeness. We the body, but our ligaments lifeless. Without truth, man, I'm searching for it on Sunday mornings. These churches are dead. That's why I spend Sundays morning. And I ain't trying to downplay what they preach at. Matter of fact, let me finish, bring the beat back. We just waiting on the remnant to rise up. True revelation to swallow all of the lies up. We in the last days, oh, you think I'm wrong? Fine. I mean, I get it. We've been standing for a long time. Just look around. Hate, division, and separation. Murder, sickness, no healing, just medication. Numb the pain with the opiates, so be it. But trying to numb emotional pains when they OD. Our food don't digest, so we just die. Sugar low, blood pressure high. Just a messenger. Perfect Storm's the album. It's in the forecast.
Go ahead and read your Bible.
Up next, Edify, Light Work.
This is long overdue. Edify. Yeah, I'm coming through. If you're not with me, then you hit the snooze. I'm coming with it, like you better move. Stopped all the talk and gave up the excuses. Yeah, clear up the room. I need to focus when I'm in the booth. No Kodiak, but I'm bearing that fruit. Snapping like cannon, I'll picture the view. Get to the roof, then you watch it all bloom. Piece it together, then fix it with glue. I'm branching out, trying to shoot to the moon. I'm about to blow, better shoot the harpoon. Waves get to crack and you feel the monsoon. Think it's a fable, I'll show you the proof. Sit at the table and turn off the cable. I'm usually stable till chaos ensues. For everybody that been doubting me, never got under my skin like an allergy. You were the ones who were charging my battery, giving me energy without the calories. Punching the clock, I was fighting for guarantees. Went from hourly right up to salary. Thought I was wasting my muscle like atrophy. So I hustled, I was humbled through tragedy. No, I never claimed the streets as a strategy. Cause that's a falsehood, not a fallacy. Life steady teaching me like it was faculty. Really a student, I'll learn it all happily. If I'ma do it, I'll do it with family. They got me through all the pain and calamity. Now I'm all good like perfected morality. That's the whole truth like objective reality. Yeah. Smoke all in the air. I've been feeling some hostility. I'm a man of God, but you acting like a Philistine. I know I'm a saint, but I still deal with evil gripping me. Working on my tendencies. Need to let my mental breathe. I've been taking shots, no vaccine. Had a fall for no backseat. I got clear vision, no Visine. When they finally listen, they like me. I'm not superstitious, but I'm in between. Cause I've been down, but fate intervened. I don't blame luck, I blame Elohim. Yahweh. Driving down the interstate, avoiding all the snakes. But this is
tomorrow morning I'm going to be changing the mic on my show. So it's not the headphone mic, it's going to be the laptop mic. Gonna need your help on that, on the other end here, to tell me how it works, so I can get the show ready for West Palm for the evening. Because we'll have to use the rave mic since I only have one. Or I'll have to play with this one in the center of the room. I have yet to figure that out. I think I'm just going to try the laptop one, move the laptop closer. Welcome, Chrissy! Whoop whoop! Hope your day is going better than what it started off as. And if not, may your evening go better than your day.
I'm reaching new high, on the trip, grab my hand and take a ride. But I'm not really alive, come to who knew it was all in my mind.
Well, depending on the time zone you're in, it could be 840 and a double up. All sorts of variations you can do.
Suicidal, but I keep a smile on my face. Hard to separate the real from what's really fake. In the matrix, if a paper trying to keep my lane, all is really scared. Don't be gone.
Welcome, Matt. Whoop whoop.
Start to set when I'm doing sober. On the count, slow, kid, wishing it was over. Vision very heartbeat, leave it slow. But time stays still. I see tomorrow, we'll get getting older. Thinking we're getting more. Cause it's time to die. The ancient scriptures was all alive. Never mind, that's for you to decide. The silhouettes is walking boogie, she is in my mind. Brain fried, reaching new high. Going on a trip, grab my hand and take a flight.
I hear you there, Chrissy. I hear you there.
It was all in my mind. Brain fried, yeah, I reached a new high. Going on a trip, grab my hand and take a flight. Day, but I'm not really alive. Come to who knew it was all in my mind.
Good old boys. California, my soul. I pay respect to all the moms, all the dads, and all single parents of both genders that have to do shit and carry the load regardless.
Texas said that they had to bail. He said them laws ain't got no reason or rhyme. Just try to live in law, they made it a crime. So many folks just had to leave it behind. Found greener pastures, take that old Dixon line. I can't leave, I can't go. California, my soul. And my seeds, they gon' grow in these hills of gold. Got my feet on the shore where the American river flows.
So, what platform would you like to chat with me on after the show?
My heart's here, so I can't leave. No sirens,
True that.
I can't sleep.
True
I
words.
wanna be in the trees where the plants breathe. About a mile from the beach is a grand scheme where the fertilizer's hot and the seeds grow. House selling grapes, trying to keep it afloat. I'm chilling all year and I don't need no cold. I think I'm gonna miss California. Moving to Virginia, good luck with the trash. Got a crooked government, it's tough to get past. I'm hunting and I'm fishing, got a bug in a bass. I think I'm gonna miss California. I can't leave, I can't go. California, my soul. And my seeds, they gon' grow in these hills of gold. Got my feet on the shore where the American river flows. I can't leave, I can't go. California, my soul.
We don't speak or try not to speak about those people on this show, Chrissy.
days have come and I'm feeling fine. My money grows out in the sweet sunshine.
Reason why is because
we barely make
those
it,
are the
but
ones
we
that
have
we're
a
story
good
time warns us about.
Somebody save me, won't you throw me a line? I can't leave, I can't go. California, my soul. And my seeds, they gon' grow in these hills of gold. Got my feet on the shore where the American river flows. I can't leave, I can't go. California, my soul.
Well, I'm the type of man that never pays for a wallet. Why? Because every 3 to 5 years I get one as a gift. Important message by the Lakota elder, Dave Swallow, Jr.
My name is Dave Swallow Jr. I was born on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation and lived there all my life, you know. In the Lakota way, my name is Wowita Yuhamani, which means walk with pride. I was given that name by my Lakota people. The message that I'm supposed to bring is the message we call Mitakwie Oyasne. Mitakwie Oyasne is a Lakota word meaning all my relations, you know, all my relatives, which includes the tree, the earth, the sky, the air, the water, everything. And all the four-leggeds and things that crawl, and the two-leggeds and things that fly. The Creator made all of this, you know, and each one of them has a purpose here on this earth. That is why we call it Mitakioyasne. You know, when you die, you don't know what you're going to become of, but when you leave this world, your body returns to the earth to fertilize it
I
again.
need a cleansing.
So it could be part of the grass, part of a herb, part of a medicine, part of a tree, part of something.
No shave November.
Today I'm talking about my spiritual life. My spiritual life as a Mitakayas. For instance, this land here, I'm talking here on the Black Hills, the sacred land of my grandfathers and their grandfathers. And today when I come through here, all the buffaloes were gone.
Last night when I was
and my
in the chat with the gods, I had the privilege of giving them this teaching
and many cows.
When they're discussing the next album.
In my own land, I cannot
art.
go nowhere because I've seen posted of no trespassing. And it hurts my heart to see it says this land is for sale. In my own land. My grandfather said this is a sacred place, a holy place, the heart of Mother Earth. Then I seen them cutting trees for nothing because they're going to build a road.
We are expanding, Rocky Rob. We are expanding.
My great ancestors, my grandfathers and their grandfathers, Crazy Horse, they wanted to preserve this land for their grandchildren, which is us. They don't want no roads. They don't want no wire, no fence, nothing. When the first time Columbus came, this was a land of free. Land of free. There was no tax. There was no ordinances, only the laws of the Creator. So today, I'm very happy to come here, then I feel sad again. You know? Because today we were placed on a small reservation known as Shannon County. And my people learned European ways, so they steal from one another and hate one another and cheated one another, stole one another's wife, money, car, and they fight
right, Robert?
about whose land and trespassing and all that. See? And that is not a Lakota way. In the Lakota way, first you have to think about, see the person's heart. You got to see the heart, you know, and understand that man, that human, because that person was made by the Creator. He was made by Creator. Creator made a red man and a black man, a yellow man and a white man. 4 mans he made. See? He didn't make a Catholic and Episcopal. He didn't make none of these. This world is made in the beginning a spiritual world, not a religious world. Spiritual and religious is 2 different things that persons has to understand. See? So when he made these men, they made them as brothers, all of them. The medicine wheel. See? So when we're going to talk about and say Mitakwe Oyas and all my relations, we have to mean it from here. We cannot go back with a fly spray and spray the cockroach.
Pork rinds. One of my favorite sins.
Creator. You must justify why you want to kill an insect, why you want to kill a snake, why you want to kill another human being, why do you want to take the tree down? What does it say to you? So this is when we're going to talk about Mitakwe, and it's all over the world. You know, I travel this world, and the message I bring is Mitakwe. See, all my relations, all my relatives, that's it, like that. In the real spiritual way, there's no criticism, there's no racial, there's no discrimination, anything in the spiritual way. So if you're going to be a spiritual person, you better be a spiritual person. You know? And otherwise, if you're not going to be spiritual, don't come around spiritual. Simple. As simple as yes and no. That's it. Simple as that. You know? Because we are the 7th generation. The 7th generation of mixed bloods. That's who we are. There's only few aboriginals. You know, my wife, Nyla, she's one of the aboriginals. And her grandfather, Samuel Halper, was in the Wounded Knee Massacre. But Samuel Halper survived that massacre. That is why my wife is here. And that is evidence right there. See? So when we're going to say Mitakwe Oyas, Mitakwe Oyas, we're going to have to come from your heart, you know. Not from your tongue or not from your mind, you know.
A lot of people were and have been.
It's the last generation. After this, there is no more generation. The future is here, present, right here. And like the prophecies have said, fire starts all over. Not this forest fire, this wars. You know, they awakened the beast. And now the beast is up. And it's going to make its round, and the last stop it's going to stop is here on this Turtle Island. See? And that's the time it is going to be important whether you're spiritual or you're a Republican government. It's going to be very important. Because where they awaken the beast is when the 2 towers fall down. Crazy Horse once said, on the June month, 1876, somewhere back there, and his last one, he said, they become brighter than day, he said, and great ashes fall from sky and cover the earth, he said. The next morning, God's children live again, he said. where the new grass grew and the water was clear. He said, a new day has come. That's what he said. Now we are here. When he says day become brighter than day, what does he really mean? You know? And when he said, great ashes fall from sky, cover the earth. He said, this is right here. See? Nostradamus' prediction is over there. Creator put this man in each continent to predict what's going to happen. See? And this is now. But they don't want to listen to this Indian because he's an uneducated Indian. You know. This Indian, they think they have a mental problem because he speaks to the air and he speaks to the rocks and trees and everything that's around. See? You know, I hope you get this message. Because when the day has come and when it gets closer, they said, we're going to sing with our ancestors. And we're going to dance with our ancestors. And after that, we're going to live with our ancestors. See? So, Mitakuras, it covers all the way around. All the way.
And that's a conclusion of this week's Story Times.
This is a rap beat.
Remember, stay more lifted and elevated than the problems that may present themselves to you this evening. I want to thank KM420 Radio on Relevant app for simultaneously broadcasting Fred Fury frequency. Remember, be safe, stay sick, sanitize, wash your paws and your butthole, and make sure you hydrate. Congratulations, Chrissy! You got the 100th chat.
Well, well, well. The time has come for the King of Coughs to meet the Queen of Coughs. This is the 420-710 show. Whoa.
Everything ends. And it's always sad. But everything begins again too. And that's always happy.
And it is